I'm in the woods alone to do a product review. So I thought I would actually do the review of the Campark TC22 Trail Cam, and a little bit of a special one, this one here. So this is the box it comes in. No need for your conventional batteries, which are quite expensive, because this has got a solar panel built into it. So I think what we'll do, we'll crack in and let's have a look what's inside here. So I have had a quick look. So in the box we've got the camera, which I'll come to in a moment, instruction book, straps to attach your camera to a tree, and a USB charge cable. So the instructions are fairly self-explanatory. I won't go into things in massive detail with it or anything like that. And this is brand new, brand spanking new. So what I'm going to do first is take the protection off the lenses that needs to come off. A bit fiddy. I need to grow my fingernails, don't I? Get that one off. There we go. So first job there. So this has got dual lenses on it, which is quite unusual. See here. So if you do some night photographs on a conventional trail camera, the photographs come out in black and white. With this one, you can shoot and get colour on it, and it shoots in a massive 4K video, so your video quality should be absolutely banging. Plus it's got the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth on here, so you can load up an app, which I'll show you in a moment, and you can control and set up your camera via your phone, as well as getting a live video stream, so you can see the position of your camera. So as you can see, it's all compact size. There is at the bottom here a little charge port there, so you can charge it up. A little screw mount if you want to attach this to a tripod. You've got your mounting here where you can put your strap if you want to go into a tree. And opening it up before you start, basically insert a memory card and format it, etc., which I've done. And this takes a full-size SD card down here. Look, let's pull this out. I think up to 128 gigs. So yeah, not the micro SD cards, the full-size SD cards. And you've got a USB out, so you can connect this up to a laptop or whatever to pull your files off. And as I say, it's got a lithium battery built in here. No need for external batteries. And we've got the solar panel on top, which should keep this topped up. So if you've ever had one of these cameras, most of them are very, very similar. So we go into the first screen here, which will give us the setup display, and from here you've got a number of settings you can do. It is, as I say, relatively inexpensive. Easy to use. It's got nothing to do with being reasonably inexpensive, although it is reasonably inexpensive, with a link down there below if you want more details on these, where to buy them from. So yeah, down there below. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go and fire my phone to my pocket. I'm going to turn the camera off here, and I'm going to go and fire up the app on my phone, so you can see what I can see on the phone, which also makes this a wonderful camera. So again, this is sort of flashing away at the moment. Let's load up the app. Okay, so that's the little icon here. It says wildlife camera. So I'm just going to fire up the app there, which will just take a moment to load up. Right, so the app takes a minute to load, and at the moment I've got the camera here, and I don't know whether you can see. So this is absolutely smashing, because what you can do, there you can look at the camera here. So when you normally have to position these, there's a certain amount of guesswork to how the camera is looking and things like that. But now you can position your camera absolutely as you want it, which is fantastic. You can offload photos and videos. There's nothing on this camera at the minute, it's not been set up to take anything, onto your phone. And there's some settings here, then you can see and up, but basically you can do all your settings as well as manually via the little control panel built into the camera. You can do them also on your phone. So what we'll do now, we'll think about getting this set up for today and see where we go. So the other nice thing with this as well, you can set it so it actually does a timestamp on your video files and photographs, so you know when the shots have been taken and created. And also it's got a super fast trigger spend on it, so it's really sensitive. And you've got these obviously your sensors, and again with the control panel here or via your phone you can adjust how you want. So just again close up so you can see the compact size. There is, if you wanted, a little padlock thing here. To be honest, I wouldn't really bother. This is only a plastic case, so if somebody wanted to get in there, it would be quite simple to do. So it's yeah, easy. So that's the Campark TC22, and again there is details down there below. So what I've done, I've got some peanut butter here, and I've got the camera here on a little Joby gorilla pod. And normally what happens when you set these up, it's a little bit of guesswork, because you can't normally see where the camera is pointing, so there's a certain amount of guesswork. But via the app, via the app I can now see here exactly what that camera is going to be shooting, whereabouts it's going to be shooting, which is fantastic. Yeah, that's a bit of a game changer to when you've not got that facility. So rotating my phone, and you can see here things a lot better. And obviously via the app you can do live recordings as well if you wanted to. Okay, so we're going to leave this out for possibly 2 days and see what we can capture, and to give my final verdict on the camera, whether it would be worthwhile getting or not. So it's a TC22, as mentioned, from Campark. There's the box for it, there's the camera, there's the setup. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Keep watching. The smashing thing with this is I can now see the images on here on what's on the camera without taking out the card. So I have got definitely cheeky. Oh, there's a badger. There's a badger. So a lot of mice back in the run now. So there may be a lot of mice triggering it. Yeah, look. Oh, look at these here. Wow. Oh, look at that. Right, I can't wait to get some of these images off the camera. These are going to be fantastic. So again, I'm just downloading these on via the app. Look at that there. That turn around. Look at that. Yeah. Good quality of that. The apps. Right. So this is going to be exciting. Let's get these cameras back. Get the footage off. I just thought, sorry, I've got to get these off. But look at these here. Look. How amazing is that? Absolutely fantastic. There's the camera there, and there's the log there. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so here we have a couple of badgers who are taking the peanut butter. Keep watching, because we'll come back to these two fellas in a minute. So we've got a couple of mice running around over this log, chasing each other and the peanut butter. The harvest has just been done as this clip was done, so we've got a lot of mice back into the woods this time of year. And then here's a secret squirrel, man. So the squirrel is finding the peanut butter, just coming have a quick look at what's going on, have a nibble. And then here comes a deer, just to see, let's try some of this, shall we? Squirrel's back again. Oh, I'll have a bit of that, he says. Have a look at the camera. And then we go into finding here now the badger. He's out on his nightly walk. So this is at 2100 hours, 28 minutes. So just going up to 9:30 PM. And he's out on his walk and comes to his log. And, oh, what's going on here? So some of the peanut butter has fallen onto the ground. So he's having a sniff on the ground first. Thinking, oh, hang on a minute. Let me get a chunk of that. And isn't he really enjoying this now? Look at this. Devouring this. And the camera is absolutely picking everything up. Isn't the quality of this footage absolutely amazing? So he's really devouring into that. So when you look at the timestamp on this, it's a little bit hard to say or tell whether it's a different badger. So we know we've got at least 3 that roam in the woods. So this is now 21:53, so come to 5 to 10 PM. You can see him having a good chomp in there. The camera's just picking it all up, isn't it? Fantastic, absolutely fantastic quality on this. And so coming up now, if you look very carefully, you will now see 2 badgers are coming up. So this is half an hour later. Look at the timestamp on this. So the great thing with this camera is everything is timestamped. So are these another 2 badgers? Are these siblings? We're not too sure, but look, how cute is that? Give me some of that. Give me some of that. And then back to one badger, devouring away. Wasn't that footage absolutely remarkable, amazing and top quality from the Campark TC22 wildlife cam, trail cam? I am absolutely chuffed to bits with that. Absolutely fantastic. So you got the solar panel on it, and if you were watching those clips very carefully, there was a little monitor so you could see the battery life and how it was sort of charging itself up and things like that. So as I say, this all comes in the box. Easy to set up, really easy to set up, and fantastic quality. Link in the description below to where that camera came from. Yeah, that really does seriously get a massive thumbs up. Fantastic.